Hey everyone, I'm sitting on my porch and it's like completely full of pollen. Um, but I haven't been on here for a while, so I wanted to say how much I've missed doing ASMR, and hopefully I'll be back to doing that real soon. But I just want to give you a little story time. My brother gifted me an acre of land, and I'm so grateful for this. Like, you don't even know how grateful I feel for this. So basically, my plans are to build out a shed. Pretty much a shed conversion. So I have an acre, and it's going to take me a little while. Like, I'm not in a rush to make the transition right away. I do have like a lot of trees I need to clear out, and I want to fix up the property and make it look really nice and make it look really beautiful. Like, I plan on staying here for at least 15 years. I never really made a plan for that long, but my job is awesome and I love my job. So I'll be 70 in 15 years, and I think that's a good time to retire with full benefits. And then I'll figure out something else that I want to do. But for now, I'm so grateful for my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me this land. It means a lot to me. I am super excited to share this journey with you. I kind of tear up sometimes because when I moved here in 2007, I thought I had a nice chunk of property to live on. Well, I did, but I thought I was going to own this property that I'm actually sitting on right now, and that wasn't the case. And so, yeah, take my advice. I don't care if it's a family member or if it's a friend. Get that shit in writing, okay? That's all I gotta say about that. But anyway, so I'm excited to take you on this journey with me for my shed build out. It's gonna be completely off grid. So the next step is getting the permit, and I'll get that permit as soon as they actually, like, I filed the paperwork for the quitclaim deed, and when they register it, and I'll do whatever they have to do, and it's actually in my name because the paperwork's filed. I just have to wait for them to do their part. Then I will apply for the permit for the shed, and then we'll go from there. And then I want everyone to see like what I'm going to do with this shed. Like, I have this interior design background that I'm proud of, and I have a cabinet building background I'm proud of, and like all kinds of stuff. And I can't wait to share this with you guys. So it's probably going to be like a 10 by 20 or 10 by 24. I'm not sure. I kind of want to make my footprint as small as possible. It's just Kaya and I. Kaya is my beautiful Siamese cat. Baby, come here. Come here. ASMR. I couldn't help that. Yeah, so I'm going to actually build this thing around a clawfoot bathtub because I love bath time, and Kaya loves bath time. She doesn't get in the bathtub with me, but she sits on the side of the bathtub, which I like. That's our moment together, is when we're just like, when I'm in the bath and she's sitting down on the towel, beside me. And it's so awesome. I'm also going to have plans for rainwater harvesting and solar. I'm really confused about the solar and the batteries. It's so confusing. I do have a friend in Asheville who works in solar, but I think this 5 hours away might be too far to ask him to help me. So I might just have to go to Harbor Freight and buy the solar panels and just kind of figure it out myself, which is not that big of a deal. It's just me, one person, and I'm going to do rainwater harvesting, and I'll probably do an incinerator toilet, and then I'll definitely, be doing, gray water for like digging my little trench so I can water my plants and stuff like that. I want to be completely off grid. I want to leave no footprint, and I want to leave the land as virgin as possible. I kind of almost hate saying this because, I've listened to this for like years and years and years and years and years. People always say, don't worry, just hang in there. Everything will work out for you. But This last year has really took a toll on me. Like, I've been through the gigs, honey. Been through the gigs. And it was not easy. And I just did what I had to do to get by and tried to keep the faith and all that. But once you pull yourself out of the darkness and realize that you have the potential to make shit happen, it will happen for you. Or at least that's how it did for me. Now, I'm sure, oh my God, I'm crying like a fucking baby, really? Okay, but I'm sure that my next, because there will always be a next obstacle, and sometimes the obstacles are small and sometimes they're not. I'm sure the next, bullshit obstacle I have to go through, will I be thinking that? Of course I will, because I'm the kind of person who, how I'm going to say, I lie to myself until it fucking happens, until it comes true. I lie to myself until it comes true. I baffle them with my bullshit. That kind of thing. I basically fake it till I make it. I've always done that, and I'm not sure why, but that's just who I am. So, that being said, I am feeling so much gratitude right now, and I want to thank my brother Greg and my sister Nedwa for making this happen for me, because when I moved back here a year ago, I really thought that the land I live on now was going to be mine, and it was ripped out from underneath of me. And I'm not sure why, but that's something I have to go through with another family member, which I don't even deal with that. I don't deal with that shit no more. Selflessness is the act of considering someone else's well-being and feelings before your own. And this is exactly how my brother has shown me love. I mean, we haven't always had the greatest relationship, but when it comes to matters that really fucking matter, like life matters, we come through for each other. So,